But it gets cold, in Florida too a little bit, you know. But I don't ever remember it getting this damn cold. And I'm from New York, so it's not like I'm not used to it, but I guess I'm not well prepared for it. Like, I got all my fuzzy socks and stuff all still in storage, I think still, in a huge box. My favorite winter jacket is in storage. But anyway, I'm off early in the morning. I'm really trying to look like I'm happy, but I'm not. I mean, I am. I'm happy to leave Indiana. Not happy about the camper situation. Why do I have to keep repeating it when people can just get a link to watch the video to know what's happening? Anyway, I'm off to go get boxes and get an oil change. I hope everyone's doing well. Go to Walmart and check to see if they got boxes first, and then if not, Lowe's has moving boxes. So, and then I got to do an oil change. I did not make an appointment, but I'm sure I can just fit right in because I'm going to go to one of those places that can do it fast. I used to just go to my car dealer, the Toyota in New York. So, because I would do tire rotation too. I think we're good on the tires. I just need the oil change. I hope everyone's doing well. I got bad news. The person that offered cash for the camper decided to get a regular home instead, and I don't blame her. I said I mean, if I would choose between a camper and a regular house, I'd choose a house. So, but I was upset because I just didn't want to leave the camper at the campground and me have to be stuck with rent. But I did find this veteran who's interested, and we got a contract. I just hope he meets us tomorrow, Lord willing. If not, I don't know. Do I just give it away? Because I'm not paying rent. I refuse to pay rent for a camper just to sit there, and I don't think that would be an option anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, I don't have to remind myself how much money I'm out of and how I have to give away my temporary home because I can't take it to my the state where I'm living. Where I'm gonna go live because I can't afford to tow it. I mean. Nor should I have to pay $2,000 some to tow it when I had a truck that I paid $10,000 for. Anyway, I'm very bullheaded when it comes to that. I'm not letting that go. Oh, I'm not letting that go, I promise. President Trump takes over. That's what I'm glad for. 2 days. A lot of people are in D.C. right now who booked hotels and booked their trip. And I get it. They're from New York. Some people coming from states where the weather, they're immune to it. Then you got some people coming from the South, like Florida and stuff, who are not immune to it. So here's my thought on this. For all sakes and sanity, to keep our president safe, I'm thinking because maybe there were some threats, which there probably is. I mean, come on, there was already 2 attempts on his life. I'd rather him be safe. Everyone can watch it on a screen. It will not be the same, but that's where we are today. I hear the disappointment in the voices on TikTok, people making their videos and last videos, because TikTok's banned and all. And I hear you. Trust me. I mean, I've been to DC and I wasn't able to do some things either because of government control. So that was during COVID. But that being said, I think the most utter safe thing is to keep the Trump supporters safe and President Trump safe and our vice president and his administration. The cold, you know, I know that people say they could do it, but I don't know. I just hope this isn't just one thing that everybody will complain about it, if that makes sense, on the 20th. He's getting inaugurated. He won, for crying out loud. Okay? He's taking over the worst vice president and the worst president in history. So we have to look at it that way. You know? And you get to see all the festivities of Inauguration Day. I mean, you know, the inaugural ball and the dinner and all that. All that will be on TV like everyone watches anyways. I mean, I get it, but I myself, I don't think I would stand outside and see him get inaugurated in freezing cold temperatures, just because I've been there in DC and this time of year. I went to January 6th. I was there another time on January 20th the following year. And I used to go quite often, you know, like I said. But I have been down there in the frigid temperatures, and let me tell you, it does get cold. Like you freeze your nippers off, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm off. Thank you for hitting the like. I'm going into Walmart. Then I gotta get an oil change. Then I gotta go home and pack the camper. My home. You know, I really was trying to not stay in that hotel for almost a week, but we had no choice. Even that being said, I still wouldn't have had enough funds to pay for the tow, and then, you know, the diesel, and then my gas and all that, and it's just not worth it when I've already paid for something that could pull it. And I know a lot of you are gonna say that makes sense, and you understand, and I thank you for that, because it's ridiculous. And I'm thankful for really good people for loving me for me and accepting Sarah for Sarah. And not saying, well, Sarah can't be around us because she doesn't believe in God. Thank you. And thank you for not judging me about my medicinal stuff that I got already approved of. You know, my records don't lie. And people who judge people for using medicinal should really, really rethink. Especially people who have post-traumatic stress disorder, and people who have stomach problems, and even people who have cancer use it. Glaucoma. Yeah. Anyway, I would never drive intoxicated on anything. I'm not stupid. I lost my husband and my daughter. I'll say that again. I'm not that stupid. Okay? I know right and wrong. And I know what's good for me. And I know who has to come first, and that's my family. So this is very hard for me. Instead of coming on here crying to you guys, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm losing a lot of money on a camper that I just paid $17,000 for. That I'm not getting nothing for it but a signed contract with monthly payments. And prayed the Lord that this person's being honest. But that's my option. That's where I'm at here. And if this person doesn't show up, clock's ticking, folks. Clock's ticking. I can't wait though to tell you all that I'm out of Indiana. All right, I better get going. I know I got this. I can do this whole camper in a day because it's not like it's the whole house where it took me a while to do that. But the worst thing is packing. Unpacking is fun because you get to go to your new destination or your new home and you get to unpack and set up things the way you want. And that's all fun. But this part's not going to be fun. And I'm still worried for my son. But I'm happy he's working. He's got some part-time job. I worry for him too. You know? Love you guys. Bye, Cindy. Bye, everyone watching. Thank you for the likes. Brr. Now I know why people go to Florida. Just kidding. I love you guys.